welcome back to the VCS. This is week 6. I am Go Ask Alice, and I'm joined here today by my co-caster and teammate Clinical. Clinical, how are you doing today?
You know, I am doing outstanding today. It is a sunny day on Ascent. We are ready for some insane Valorant action today. You see, the Kings of Juhrama are still undefeated, looking to remain undefeated, and we have Ham coming off a great game last week. Let's see how these two teams match up.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. As you said before, the Kings of Drama currently undefeated. Ham has a little bit more to prove coming into tonight. They're currently 1-3 with one tie. So if they get another win, they have a good chance of making it to playoffs. So it's going to be a really important match for them.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see how the playoff scene will shake up. So far, there's a lot of teams really close.
Yeah, and now we're gonna go into a champion select. I'm excited to see exactly which agents people are gonna play. We know King Juhrama has a tendency to like to pick his controller champion in Brimstone, but Omen is a champion that we do see a lot on Ascent. It does look like on the side of Ham's side, LOL will be picking up that Brimstone, so it'll be interesting to see how the rest of their team lineup shake up. Who are you expecting to see on Ascent, Thomas?
Let's see. On Ascent, I would really like to see. I'd like to see a Jet come into play. I think having that Opper on this map is really important. Getting that mid control, getting that A main control, that is really important. And of course, you know, you love to see things like Sova and Cypher, things that can gather information and really split the map effectively.
Definitely. I'm excited to see some Sovas come out. I feel like Sova is one of the most important agents on a map like Ascent. The map is so large and it's really important to get a lot of information early on, especially on a map like Ascent where it's so based on who can get mid control and who can figure out exactly where the attackers or defenders are going to go.
Okay, and we see the Viper lock coming here from Ironhide. I'm excited to see this pick. I'm a big Viper advocate, and I'm excited to see it be played here.
Yeah, I don't know
Select
if
your
Ironhide, I'm not
agent.
sure exactly how familiar he is with that agent. I haven't seen a whole lot of Vipers so far in the VCS, so it's always really exciting to see when they come out. And it looks like Draken might be locking in the Yoru, so kind of a weird team comp coming out of the side of TKJ, a little more meta comp coming out of the side of Ham, but I'm excited to see how these two teams shake out.
Definitely. Oh, and it looks like the Kings of Juhrama are locking in that double smokes on Ascent comp. We've seen that a couple times with some pro teams like TSM and 100 Thieves trying it. Now let's see how it works today for the Kings of Juhrama.
Yeah, and just so everyone knows at home, attacking first will be the Kings of Drama. They did get, Ham did get map pick, so that means TKJ got to pick their side. So they do pick attacking first. I'm actually a fan of picking the attacking side first, especially in a league that does spread in skill and like just pure gunplay like the VCS. So I feel like if you get behind a couple rounds on your attacking side, you still have your whole defense side to kind of make up the pace.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you there. It's like a boxing match. You know, you want to be playing for round 6, not round 1.
Yeah, it looks like TKJ is gonna go for some type of B play here. They're gonna have 4 members. Like, looks like they're gonna be splitting through mid into B main. The Viper wall did get placed on A main. Maybe gonna wait. Did she place it down? Like crazy?
Oh, yep, that is down. Going across A main, cat and B mid, yeah.
That's an interesting wall. I wonder if it'll work to kind of deny vision for Ham to not exactly know where TKJ is looking to go. Maybe trick them into thinking it's gonna be a fake into A, but the first kill already goes onto Big Shot, or Big Shot onto Ounce, so now it's gonna be a fight.
Let's see, working through this mid control, but as we see Ham trying to push up through cats. And Sir Davi with the pick. Oh, big shot here coming up big, just like his name on that Reyna, getting that pick on Cat and continuing to work through mid.
Has a good angle here, gets the first kill onto King Drama, but Big Shot picking up the 3K. It's now going to be a 3v2 as they're making way onto this B site, and Sir Dobby's going to be a little late to this rotate.
We see Lebo tucked here in boathouse. Let's see if he can make anything happen.
Last player
Damage down
standing.
does get taken out by Ironhide, making this a 3v1. Sir Dobby, 40 health and a class
Spike planted.
Here. You expect him not to save because it is pistol round, so not a whole lot to gain. But it's going to be pretty difficult for him to get this round on his side.
Oh yeah, especially now spotted out by that Killjoy turret. Let's see if he can make anything happen here.
Does have a ghost now. His heal is up. This is not totally unwinnable for Sir Dobby here. He does have to break the door. They're going to know exactly where he is. If you're TKJ, you are not expected to throw this.
And coming out with a double peek, and a big shot with the massive 4K on round 1. Good to see from him getting hot early.
Yeah, especially Reyna, especially after the nerfs. Like, you really expect them to perform on this pistol round, right? Because if you are Reyna, you do have... at this point, I think most Reynas end up going just one overheal or dismiss, but that's still a whole health bar. So while her pistol round isn't as strong as it used to be, it definitely is. You definitely want to see your Reynas at least getting one overheal off.
Yeah, definitely agree. Turning that Reyna into a raid boss is a massive win condition on this.
And looking at the vibes here, it looks like TKJ is gonna do a pretty solid vibe. Two of their players actually are gonna go for a ghost, but we're gonna have a complete save basically coming out of the side of Ham. So you expect TKJ to convert on their win off a pistol, but we don't
definitely
happen.
We see Big Shot coming in with that Phantom, a full vote of confidence in himself. I respect that a lot.
Oh no,
Oh, and
whips his whole clip against Ounce and gets taken out by the ghost.
that is super unlucky to forfeit that mid control. Let's see how King Juhrama responds here. Now we see Ham coming in with the flank and some trigger discipline here. He can get one, gets one.
Spike down mid.
This is a 5v2 on the side of Ham, and this is their thrifty round. They didn't buy TKJ. They bought, as you can see, they bought Phantom and some Spectres, and it looks like they're probably gonna lose this round. Really well played by Ham right now.
Yeah, unless we can see some heroics from the Kings of Juhrama's duelist, it's looking pretty grim.
Oh, the wall.
The wall
30
comes
seconds
up.
left.
Oh, Big Shot here has the nice reflank. It's definitely not over yet. We still have the Reyna with the
Last
Phantom, but
player
they are
standing.
running low on time.
Yeah,
Raised it.
gets the first one onto Dean Master. It's not gonna be a 4v1, but he only has 10 seconds left.
10 seconds
Looks like
left.
Ham is just going to take the runaway and hide and win off of time here. Big Shot is going to try to save the Phantom. Looks like he's going to be successful, but overall a great round for Ham coming in, winning the Thrifty.
And if you're TKJ, that is super unlucky to go down like that on your convert round, because now your econ's not gonna be in a great place. One of them, they did keep the Phantom, so it's not totally messed up for them. But actually, okay, I think two of their members didn't buy it, so it's gonna be like a bonusy round for them. So maybe not the end of the world. Still kind of unlucky that if you're already gonna spend money on a Phantom, it's kind of weird that you don't choose to force up with the rest of your team. But now, you know, they're gonna pay for that a little bit. They're gonna have a Spectre, a Sheriff, and it's gonna be... The gun advantage definitely is gonna go to Ham on this round, but really well played by Ham to like push out of that A main and get a lot of mid control.
Definitely. We see Sir Dobby here tucking in Violent. See if he can convert on this with all 5 members of Kings of Juhrama pushing through A main. Looking like the tuck so far, nobody's going to clear it.
Oh, they don't check him at all.
They don't clear it at all. Now we see Sir Dobby has a massive flank here.
Dragon no taking ILL. It's now gonna be a 4v3. The bomb is moving down. I don't know if Sir Dobby has made
Spike
Oh,
planted.
again, this is the first shot on Ironhide, and now it's gonna be a 4v2.
4v2 with complete control of this site and not a lot of utility here for Ham. This is going to be a difficult retake for sure. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Dragon's tucked away into this wide position. I feel like the first does not actually land the headshot onto Dean Master.
One enemy remaining.
Dean Master with 3! Dean Master with the 4K! What a play! Managing to come through and get that retake for his team. Absolutely outstanding play from Dean Master there.
Ham should not be winning these rounds. The last 2 rounds, the fact that Ham won that is such a promising side for their defense. Dean Master getting 4 kills almost uncontestedly, and you know, a little bit on Draken that play, because Draken had the shot on Dean Master, didn't quite land the headshot, and his team got punished for it.
Yeah, definitely a little bit unlucky there getting that whiff, but I am sure Kings of Juhrama will bounce back here. Unfortunately, they're on a little bit of a save here, so Guns advantage going over to him. Let's see how they play this.
Together.
Yeah, if I'm TKJ and I'm playing with like a couple stingers and some pistols, I
Launching
do
smoke.
expect to kind of run maybe pretty quickly into a site, do something, but it looks like TKJ's actually
Standing
opt out
ahead.
for more of a default, waiting for Ham to push out and make a mistake, so it might work out for them.
We see Ounce pushing through mid, getting that mid control. And Ounce gets the kill into Ironhide, but King Juhrama finds the raid.
Spike down mid.
Cutting through.
And now, as we can see, all 3 members remaining of Kings of Juhrama are very low. It's going to be tough to make something happen here.
The 4v3 Sir Dobby's in a pretty good position here. The kill board is coming out. They're not actually gonna peek him into A main. It looks like they're gonna rotate to B, but Libo has the first pick. Can
Spike
he get the
down,
second?
mid.
He has the bomb, and now it's gonna be a 4
Revealing area.
Outstanding pick there
Take
from Lebo.
flight.
You love to see the push out of B main and manage to catch
Stim
the
beacon
low
down.
HP enemy.
Yeah,
But
him is
Lebo now here droning out mid. See if he can get the tag.
One enemy remaining.
down.
oh.
Sir Davi with these lethal flanks right now, just constantly playing like a little rat. Honestly, I love it.
Last man left
30
alive.
seconds left.
King Drama himself finally
Got the
picks
spike.
up a Vandal. Might be looking to save it, or maybe he doesn't actually know that if Lebo's gonna be still in this B main if he's trying to get a plant down. Oh.
Lebo caught with his bow out, still manages to get the tag and tuck into B main. Not a lot of time here. Get to make contact.
Ten
King Drama
seconds
manages
left.
to find the frag, and Dean Master with the trade in return. So overall, a great anti-eco there from him.
You expect Ham to win that round, right? They did have 5 rifles against a pretty weak buy on the side of TKJ, but TKJ needs to shake it up just a little bit. They haven't won a round actually since the first pistol round they lost, and then they lost their convert round. So this is gonna be one of their first like full rifle rounds. So you really expect them to kind of come up big here.
Yeah, let's see what they do. I haven't seen a lot of play around this Viper wall. I'd like to see some of that come out here, but let's see what they can do.
Yeah, if you're gonna go and pick an agent like Viper, you hope that you're playing around her utility just a little bit more, because if you're not gonna play around the utility, what's the point in picking Viper over some more standard type of meta agent that can provide you something like a Sentinel or something?
Exactly. Well, we see Juhrama. Oh, Ounce with a massive double kill. Really unlucky for Kings of Juhrama there, but overall an outstanding play from Ounce, denying that mid push.
Back off.
Yeah, I
And
think
Draken
that's
finds a
really
return frag onto Sir Davi.
See nothing.
Yeah, Ounce just getting so much mid control here, and I don't know if that can clear Draken, but does get taken out by Iron Heights. Now it's gonna be a 3v3 for both teams.
We see all 3 members of King Drama kind of leaning towards that B side. Let's see where they opt to play.
Yeah, Iron Heights is playing a little bit of pressure to A, and it looks like Ham isn't gonna actually read the rotate correctly, but it doesn't really matter because if Lebo takes out 1, it's now gonna be a 3v2. There's still 40 seconds left on the clock if TKJ wants to do something else with this, but they haven't cleared EF Lebo yet. Oh.
Maui finds a return frag.
30
Now let's see
seconds
if they
left.
can get themselves on site in a 2v2 and defend the retake. We see Dean Master still has his ultimate, and so does Silo. And Silo popping it early, denying the plant. Still 20 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, they're gonna get this
Spike
plant down. It's
planted.
gonna get out easy. Now he's using a lot of his
Last
utility, but the
player
showstopper
standing.
comes out, but now he hits him with that headshot, so now it's gonna be a 2v1 and the ultimate didn't even go off. That
Stim
is
beacon
heartbreaking.
here.
That is absolutely heartbreaking. And we see the Viper ultimate. There is a too hard, and Maui and Ironhide come through with a massive play, winning the gun round, and overall an outstanding 2v3 from them.
Yeah, really well played by Maui there. Stopping the showstopper before it could go off was absolutely huge. Because if he doesn't hit that headshot there, there's quite the possibility that the race player, Dean Master, could actually have gotten the ultimate off, and then Maui would have lost his life, and it would have been a 1v1, which wouldn't have been very good. But the headshot's just there, and now they're down a Ray's ultimate, which would be pretty unlucky for Ham, and their economy's not looking too great. So a really good round and a really needed round for TKJ coming out.
Definitely. Now we see a little bit of a broken buy coming through for Ham. Let's see if they can make use of it.
It looks like TKJ is gonna go for a full 5-man push through B. There's another member up there who's actually doing it anywhere else, but the Euro ultimate coming out, getting a lot of control onto the site. Gonna see the Sova. Doesn't quite land.
Big shot finds the opening frag onto Lebo, and now with the Killjoy ultimate, the plant is free and leaves him in a
Spike
retake
planted.
situation.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for him. It's gonna be a 3v5.
Satchel out.
The weaponry isn't the best here. Dean Master trying to make something happen here. Double satchel up onto the top of the wall. It does get big shot first trouble.
Yeah, manages to turn it into a 3v4, which is now all of a sudden very winnable. Sir Davi manages to block 2 players. And they,
Last player standing.
looks like a 2v1 here with Dean Master pushing in Boathouse and is unable to find it with the classic. Looks like King Juhrama is picking up a little bit of tempo here. It's nice to see after some of the early blunders.
Maybe 3 coming out, so now it's all tied up. Really well played by TKJ there. there, and to Ham's credit, they didn't play that the worst for having a pretty broken buy, but it looks like they might have bought too much last round because they're gonna have to either go for a save here or another half buy in their economies. I don't know exactly what they're doing here. They're not really talking about their buys with each other, and they're having like a pretty weird mix of buys.
Yeah, definitely seems a little bit unlucky on that front. Let's see if they can convert this second broken buy into a round. We see Kings of Drama leaning
Time to
towards
jump.
that A to mid, like they've liked in the past. Now let's see what Ounce can do with this lone Phantom on his team.
ILL getting taken out by Big Shot there of Cat, making it a 5v4, gun advantage and man advantage going the way of TKJ.
Yeah, looks like Kings of Drama is going to be able to get on site for free here and leaves him in yet another retake situation.
Big Shot has a pretty good angle here. The Brimstone Sky Smoke gonna stay up for a little bit longer, gonna find some cover, but if he pushes out, he might run into D-Master.
One enemy remaining.
Absolutely huge impact frag there for Big Shot, now leaving Lebo in a 1v5 Stinger and a Dream. Let's see what he can make happen here. Breaks the glass.
Scanning ahead.
Trying to get some done off the side of TKJ, but Big Shot says no, we'll take my 3K, you can
Yeah, really hot start here for Big Shot. You love to see the Reyna get rolling early.
Yeah, and this is defense too. I don't know about you, Clinical, but playing Reyna on defense can be a little hard sometimes to find those high impact multi kills when you're not the one, running onto site, leering on, getting pressure and being able to pick them up. But Big Shot looking so good on defense makes me really excited to see Ham's offense.
Definitely. Now it looks like Kings of Drama looking up for yet another mid take. I'm a huge fan of that. I think mid on this map is incredibly impactful, letting you dictate to get into the site multiple ways. So now let's see if they're able to pull off yet another mid take and leave Ham another retake situation.
A lot of members of TKJ right now creeping their way up into mid. Big Shot is going to run into side, and he gets the headshot onto Big Shot when he's tied with his Lero. It's now going to be a 5v4.
Stim beacon down.
Yeah, 5v4 really unlucky on the
Launching
timing there
smoke.
for Big Shot. Oh, but Draken manages to get the return frag onto Ounce. This is still a winnable round for both teams.
Oh, Maui getting that headshot onto Dean Master, opening up this mid lane. It's gonna look like they're gonna
Take
hit
flight.
C, and Lebo not actually droning the way that TKJ is going might end up tagging out Draken here.
Enemy.
Yeah, manages to find Draken with the market door shut. I'd be surprised to see them not pinch on him here. Let's see what happens.
They're gonna be able to get this plant pretty safely. It's gonna be a 4v3. Draken is still running this mid, so any of Ham decides to go, they're gonna run into Draken crosshair, but Saya will take out
Absolutely.
Draken.
Huge frag, going to allow them to get the resurrect out off if they choose to do so. Yeah, they decide to use it to get into a 3v4. Huge retake coming up for Ham.
And this is Kim from the blue. Sir Dobby gets the first kill on the Drama, now it's gonna be a 4v2.
Satchel up.
Great Trade finds a lot of damage. Oh, but Maui gets the kill on the side.
Last player standing.
Wow, absolutely outstanding play there from Ironhide. Getting two, and Maui with the 3K to end the round. What an outstanding defense yet again from Ironhide and Maui. These two are just consistently clutching up. That is the stuff you love to see from your Killjoy and your Viper.
Yeah, Maui and Ironhide playing really well in their post plans. The last couple times we've seen them be the last ones alive and still clutching it out. A little bit of a misplay, I think, coming from Ham there. They were kind of running in one by one and not playing off of each other. You saw they didn't get the trades onto the Viper or the Killjoy, so a little bit of misplay on Ham, but you have to give credit where credit's due. TKJ looked really good there.
Launching smoke.
Yeah, definitely agree. Now here we go, King's Drama gearing up for yet another cat take. Let's see how Ham responds here.
Saya LOL with the orbital strike in his hands isn't actually going to opt to use it instead of holding real angle with his Spectre, because again, Ham's on another broken thigh.
Open up the sky.
Oh, absolutely. All there on cat, scattering them all and finding 2 kills.
Wow, that's a beautiful orbital strike. It's now going to be a 4v3 in favor of Ham here. And they didn't even have the gun advantage, Clinical. Like, this is going to be such a huge round if they can win it. Their econ hasn't been looking super great for the last couple of rounds. They've lost 4 in a row, so Ham needs to do something to make some momentum happen back in their favor.
Yeah, here we go. Lebo playing a little bit of an off angle here. Let's see if we can find something. Manages to get the find on King Juhrama. and gets the timing on the lanes player. So let's see, we have a 1v1 gunfight here with the molly
Last
pushing,
player
and Lebo with another huge
Spike
frag on
down
the
B.
planter. And
Thrifty.
wow, what a great round there from him, managing to convert on their broken buys, stopping the tempo of Kings of Juhrama. Absolutely outstanding play there.
That's a huge round. We have to give it up to Sai LOL there. That orbital strike on Cat finding not only stopping right the A push, but getting 2 members with your ultimate. It doesn't happen a lot, especially on Brimstone ultimate. We usually don't like they usually get saved for post plant.
Yeah, now let's see here. We have a Sir Dobby with the op here. Looks like he's going to be posting up right at A main. You love to see that. A little bit unlucky for him though. It looks like King's Juhrama gearing up for that B main take. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, the almost glass cannon operator. Not gonna quite find a lot this round, I don't think, unless Sir Dobby rotates out after not seeing anything. But yeah, TKJ gonna probably commit some of this to their B take. They are gonna close the door early. The leader comes out, not gonna quite find anyone in Lebo's the oh, they got defenders on the side of Ham, already on site.
Absolutely huge rush there. Draken is already down lane, jumping on side. Clearing out both house as we speak. Lebo here caught in between 2 players. Super unlucky for him. Maui getting the plant down. Now here we have Ham in yet another retake situation. Dean Master with only 10 HP. They're gonna have to find some effective trades here, Alice.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard, but no, guess what? Those get taken out. It's gonna be a 4v2. Dean Master 10 HP.
Last player standing.
Oh, big shot with yet another frag, and honestly, yep, Sir Dobby making the right call here, just looking to save the op. Just, you know, can try to convert it over to next round and see if you can get something going.
Yeah, you know, kind of a misplay by Ham there. Misses a shot. Oh, I hope. You know, if you're TKJ, you can afford to push down Ham and try and get this operator out of their hands. I wonder if that's what they're gonna do. Sir Dobby, though, has the angle, but he's taken out by Maui and loses the op.
Just get pyloed there. Super unlucky for him.
Ham, see, that's the problem. I don't understand exactly why Ham chose on their B site. They had only 1 member on the site, and they had Dean Master playing in that CT backside position. So which you have to expect gets smoked out, right? If they're gonna do a B hit. So kind of weird that they're gonna put their Sentinel on one site and then play for a weird type of retake on B. Not quite sure what that was, and TKJ did punish them for it.
Yeah, as we've been seeing as a pretty consistent trend throughout this game, TKJ is getting on site without a lot of troubles most of these rounds and leaving Ham in really unlucky retake situations. They managed to keep it close, but looking for, now we have TKJ looking for yet another mid take here with that Viper. And King Juhrama finds the opening frag onto Sir Dobby. Super unlucky.
Yeah, Maui gonna run to safety there. Is not actually gonna walk through that zone. But Sayel takes out King Juhrama. That would be a 4v2 in favor of TKJ.
We have Dean tucked up here in heaven.
Last
He can find
player
something.
standing.
Gets super unlucky with the reload timing, leaving Lebo in a 1v4 situation.
Spike planted.
Poor Lebo, probably the best to save here, and that's just so unlucky. When you're playing an agent like Sova, you expect him to be getting a little bit of more information out of their Sova player, right? Because TKJ doesn't actually have a Sova of their own, so there's no reason why TKJ would ever really have more info than Ham unless they weren't using their Sova where they need to be. I don't know where these arrows are going, but they're not calling for rotates, and they're just kind of getting outmanned on site.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like King Juhrama has a really high plant rate here, you know, just managing to find their way on site. They're trading effectively, taking mid control. Oh, here we see Draken pushing in boathouse.
On target.
Trying to deny the eco, but Lebo manages to keep his gun in his hand.
Revealing area.
Another round going the way of TKJ. Ham is not always lost, and they can pick up 2
Last
more rounds.
round in the
One
half.
more round this half. 5-7 isn't the worst thing ever, especially when you do have double duelists. So there's some hope for Ham still, but they really need to kind of lock down and get another win on this defensive end.
Yeah, definitely. We see Kings of Juhrama gearing up for this A hit. Let's see them. I really like to see Big Shot play around mid, play around this op, and continue to trade effectively, just like he's been doing.
Looks like they're gonna
Prepare for
walk
hellfire.
in to
Revealing
the
area.
orbital strike goes out,
Molly.
pushing Sir Dobby forward, and they get the trade onto Sir Dobby. So now it's gonna be a 5v4, and Ham is already down a player.
Yeah, looking like another retake situation geared up. Oh, King Drama finds the frag onto Skywalk. And here we go. See, looking to waterfall on site here. Manages to get on site and get the plan down. And with that, Maui will have to lock down a Invincible and is gonna pop it pretty much immediately. So now we have yet another 2v5 retake coming in for him.
Last player standing.
Oh, and King Drama just instantly finds the frag onto Lebo. Now it's just Game Master and a Dream here. Manages to get one and two. This isn't exactly unwinnable. As you can see, 2 players on King Drama are very low.
Drama then pushes forward, gets a 3K for himself, and that's going to be an 8-4 half for TKJ.
Yeah, absolutely
Switching
outstanding there from TKJ. You really love to see them snowball, pick up the tempo, and use their economy to their advantage. They use mid in an outstanding way. I really love to see it. Now let's see how they manage to play on defense.
Just looking at how that half went, Ham only won 1 round out of the last 8 rounds. So if you're Ham, you need to do some type of mental reset here as you're switching sides. It's now a whole new side, a whole new path. You are attacking, and I want to see them get out of their run. They looked really strong in the first couple rounds of this game, but they've kind of fallen off since then.
Yeah, definitely. Don't know what it is there. Could be a little bit mental, but it's a good opportunity now in the half to get that mental reset and just kind of pull out some new strategies, perhaps.
Looks like Ham's gonna go for some type of 3-2 split, but as I say that, TKJ is actually pushing out of mid. Ounce gets the first kill on Draken, and King Drama does trade out with side LOL, so it's now gonna be a 4v4, but Ham has so little control of this map.
Oh, you can see the Viper touching on Tetris here. Nobody sees him. He manages to get the kill onto Levo and deny the plant. Oh, he does not deny the plant, but kills the planter. Leaves the Kings of Drama in a favorable 3v2, but it's a retake and the spike is down. Let's see if Sir Dobby and Ounce can make a defense here.
Ounce having this flank launch and does get the kill onto Big Shots. Now it's gonna be a 2v2. The overhill doesn't actually come out because he didn't have it up, so he's gonna be a really low HP.
And going to clear Heaven, they managed to clear it out. And with that Brim Smoke and the KJ turret, it's looking pretty hard. And King Drama just finds the spam through smoke. That's a 3K for King Drama. Looking like a big start for them on defense.
And I love seeing what TKJ did there on that first pistol round. You saw 3 members pushing out of mid, getting info, figuring out immediately where Ham was, where they're planning on going, and they got a couple of kills for their trouble. So it made their retake way much easier. They didn't have to retake 4v5, 3v5 like we saw Ham doing so many times. So just really well played by TKJ to keep the momentum going and grabbing themselves the first pistol round.
Yeah, really great. I feel like I've said it a couple times already, but the mid control on this map is just essential. Even on defense, pushing out those members can provide a lot of information. So let's see if Ham can start contesting mid, or if they're gonna keep playing on these A main, B main areas.
Looks like that's gonna be 4 members on the side of Ham pushing into A main. A couple of members are gonna be rotating through this mid top, but Ironhide has a pretty good spot on mid.
Looking like they're going to stack A and potentially give Cat while Ham is finding that push up through mid.
Yeah, Ham kind of baited the over-rotate onto this A site, so there's only gonna be 1 member of TKJ actually on B, but Ham needs to hurry here because the rotate's gonna come through.
Levo finding that opening frag onto Big Shot. That is a massive pick there. Draken with the judge, finding the return on the Sir Dobby, and King Drama just explodes, finding 4 kills almost instantly. And now Levo in yet another 1v4 situation. Let's see if he makes magic happening. Oh, just gets high load from Heaven, and Maui with the insane 2K. Wow.
Yeah, not the end of the world for Ham, besides this whole momentum and mental thing we were talking about, because they are going to have a full buy round if they so desire this round, and they are going to be matching it with TKJ's bonus buy round, so they are going to have a gun advantage here. So Ham really needs to win this round, because if they don't win this round, their economy is going to be, it's going to be 4-11, and their economy is going to be ruined for almost the rest of the game.
Yeah, absolutely huge round here for Ham. Let's see if they can get something going. We see Ounce is only 2 points away from his ult, so maybe a huge Empress play coming up. You never know.
but look at TKJ has already pushed out completely a B main, and they know that not a single player of Ham is there. So that gives Dragon great control here, but now it's just a kill onto Big Shot actually, and Dragon's not able to find the trade due to the, I think he has a Spectre or Classic right now.
Manages to TP behind them. Now let's see if Dragon can make anything happen with this Judge flank. We see 3 members stacking to where they're pushing. And gets the timing onto Ounce. Super unlucky for Ounce there. Vivo manages to find the trade onto Maui, but King Juhrama gets 2 in response. Absolutely nasty play from him there. This man is something else.
It's gonna be a 3v2, 2 rifles on the side of Ham.
Last player standing.
Into Iron Heights
Spike
here.
down
Now
A.
it's 3v1. Silo gets the rotation.
Enemy down.
Finally takes out Dragon after kind of a scuff spray, but now it's gonna be a 2v1. Only 19 health is potentially winnable.
30
but
seconds
Kings of
left.
Drama, they've already picked up 2 Vandals here.
Yeah, looking pretty grim. Gonna need a miracle play here to win this. Is working through tree, pushing up into grass. Potentially could get the timing onto King Drama here.
Now walks actually right past him. It's gonna be the
10 seconds left.
Silo only has less than 10 seconds. Doesn't have the bomb. Probably gonna lose on time here.
See if he can manage to save this man some. Oh, and King Drama with yet another 3K. That man is just feasting today.
Yeah, really phenomenal game coming out of King Drama, and to be fair, King Drama is typically always one of the top fraggers on the side of TKJ. He's been performed extremely consistently, especially on a controller. You don't often expect to see him at the top of almost every server that he's in. But now Ham is going to be down 4-11, lost the last 6 rounds in a row, and they're going to be on a pretty heavy save here with only 1 Vandal coming out of the side of Ounce. He does have Empress, like you're mentioning, Clinical, so if there's any time for a Miracle Empress play, I think now would be it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see some massive play out of Ounce here in order to save this game. But if they can get it, it's definitely not over. Now we see King Drama pushing out of mid early and managed to avoid the Sova Dart by tucking into smoke. Now because of this B main push, they know. Oh, and Draken shuts down the Reyna early. And there's the kill with the orbital strike and just absolutely falling apart here from him.
It's gonna be a 4v3, and they're just stuck in this A main because TKJ has been doing such a good job on this defense at getting control of the map, pushing out of B main, pushing out of mid, and there's nowhere else Ham can be, so TKJ knows exactly where they are.
Launching smoke.
Let's see, King Drama tucking in the infamous Barossa spot. Let's see if he can find them. Big shot with the push out B main, finds the information that they're there. Oh, manages to isolate the frag onto Levo. Absolutely outstanding play there from Big Shot.
Last player standing. Spike down, attacker spawn.
With a ghost, but it's gonna be a 1v4. Not a whole lot he has. That's another kill going over to Big Shot.
Yeah, really tough there for Dean Master, managing to get the Yoru, but
Match point.
you know, a ghost in a dream versus the big fat brimstone jumping around the corner. I don't know if that's possible. But luckily we have one last gun round for him to see if they can bring it back here. It's definitely not over till it's over. We've seen some great play out of him so far. Let's see if they can pick it up and get kind of that mental reset round here.
Yeah, Ham, they're by, not the best. Hopefully Lebo picks up a rifle. Looks like he's AFK base. There he goes. This is their moment. If they do a hard B hit, they switch up their tempo a little bit. Maybe catch TKJ on the and there he goes. Dropping the opening frag onto Draken. Now it's a 5v4. This round is suddenly looking a lot more winnable for him.
Oh, he dropped with that off in market, finding that frag. Gets a little bit of damage down with that orbital strike and the pressure to be on site. We see Maui here tucked. See if he can find the timing on the side.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, manages to get him.
Defeated.
And Lebo with the trade. Lebo in a 1v2 for the game, and Big Shot wraps it up.
Defenders
Folks.
win.
There it is. 13-4. Absolutely great game today. It was a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, really good gameplay coming out of TKJ. Ham looked pretty strong in the beginning of the map, but TKJ was just really able to adapt not only their attacking side, but Ham just couldn't really find a way to break into TKJ's defense. I don't know if they won a round on defense. No, yeah, they lost all 5 rounds on their attacking side. Valiant effort though, but TKJ, obviously a force to be reckoned with this season.
Yeah, TKJ with yet another display of dominance. King Juhrama coming out top fragging. You know him at this point, a very likely MVP candidate. So let's just see if they can keep the momentum rolling and try to stay undefeated in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to have an interview with one of the members of TKJ now. I'm not quite sure which one it is. I guess we could just talk to both of them. Sure. Hello, everyone. We are joined here with our current game winners, Draken and King Juhrama. How are you guys doing after that pretty convincing win?
I feel not any different. That was probably the easiest game we played at the tournament. I mean, I don't expect there to be an easier one after that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's some big words there, but can't quite blame you. You guys, the four of your players outfragged every single one else in the server, with the only exception of Saya, while picking up 11 kills, having a 7 higher combat score than your lowest fragging member, coming in at 194. We just want to talk about like your team dynamic a little bit for us and how that's been working out, especially as we've gone in later into the season.
I'll let the King Drama explain that one.
Yeah, so it's funny you ask because a lot of people aren't taking this tourney seriously, and you could tell. And everyone thinks that it's not cool to practice. It's not cool to take it seriously. But I want to win, and that's why I joined this competition. And it's been a struggle. A lot of our team is we have a lot of arguments and debates to the point where we got rid of one of our players, but we brought him back ultimately because we love him.
A paid contract.
Yeah, I had to pay him to come back. It was a struggle. But yeah, we want to win, and we practice and we make sure that we're on our game, and that's why we are now 6-0.
Yeah, it seems like every match day, you guys just come in prepared and ready to frag. Now, I gotta ask, those map rotations and pushing out, just constantly getting that mid control was absolutely outstanding. I have to commend you guys for that. Was that a plan going into the map, just kind of dominate mid?
Yeah. Well, we've played Ascent a couple times now. I think it's our most played map in the tournament, and we've noticed that just no one does it better than us. So with the mid control, if we take mid control, then well, where are they really going to go, right? A or B, and then from there it's just click the heads realistically. So
Yeah, and I'll add on to that real quick. When you think about the game of Valorant, the maps, it's all about map pressure and square inch of like ownage. Like, what do you own of the map? The more map you own, the less the enemy team owns, which means you gain more information. So if you have the control of this whole area, like mid, they don't have control of that. So you gain so much more information. You can do so much more with it. So it's a game of inches.
Yeah, eloquently put there. Now, I just got one more question for you guys. Do you think that you guys can run the table and finish 10-0 going into
Yes.
playoffs? I gotta
Yeah.
know.
ain't
Yeah.
no one beating us.
Yeah.
We're going, and we're not even just going 10-0. We're not dropping a map in the playoffs. All right.
That is a bold claim there. I am excited to see you guys back it up. It is a pleasure watching you guys play every week. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks everyone who tuned in to watch. This has been a pretty convincing game with TKJ, and I'd like to give it up to, Clinical for stepping in on his first cast and doing a great job. So, good shit, dude. Let's keep it going, and we look forward to seeing you guys back next week.
Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with me on my first cast. It was a great time. I hope to all see you back this weekend for yet another match.